That there. It should be that over there. That one. No. Ta-da!
Oh, we're there.
We are.
Hang on.
There, that's better.
Got there in the end, didn't we?
Did.
Hello guys, how's it going? What have you both been up to? Well, it's been a busy week really, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know, where'd you begin with that one?
I don't know.
Yeah, just been busy.
Yeah.
How about you? How's your week been? A tourist.
Charlotte?
Who?
Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Maybe.
Well, soon though, if she responds and says, you know.
Yes, Charlotte. No, Charlotte. It might be.
Do you think?
Maybe.
I don't know. But she's not responded, so.
No, you two don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, never mind.
I only say that because I wrote it at the top of that page, but what I should have done is put the YouTube handle name next to it so I knew which one it was.
A tourist girl leads.
Well, I'll wait until she says that she is Charlotte first, because if I say...
Yeah, otherwise you got the wrong person.
And it could be somebody else, and then we've offended two people.
Well, I haven't, you have. That's nothing to do with me. Well, it's Sunday night, we're here.
Yeah.
Come and say hello in the comments.
Hi, Stacey. How you doing?
Welcome. I can't really read that, but I can read that.
Yeah, that's why that's up there, so you can read it.
Yeah. That's good then, isn't it?
It is. How are those glasses?
They're really foggy at the minute. I think it's the lighting. I don't think I've got the stand in the right way. It's usually here.
It is. Do you want to move that? Sorry guys, so we adjust the lighting. Let's say, like whip it up and over.
I'm trying.
Well,
I've got cables.
try harder.
I've got cables everywhere.
I know. It's not a lot of room, is there really?
Oh yeah, that's even better, isn't it? Smack banging in my face. There we go.
Is that, are you happy now?
I think so. Now we've got the lighting sorted. Good afternoon.
Kim.
Good evening.
Good evening, Kim.
It's a bit proper, isn't it? Yes.
I'm still waiting for a tourist girls to say whether she's Charlotte or not.
Maybe it isn't her.
It might not be. She might be. I don't know what you're talking. Wait, is it on there? Stacey says, all good, thank you. How's you guys? Alright. Ah, that's nice, thank you. I've always wanted one of these.
That's right.
Yeah. It's a good job I've got a box of them, isn't it?
Didn't take long, did it, to get tallying off? Oh, nearly dropped it.
Excuse us, so we clear the windows.
Yes, try harder, Lee.
Yeah, Lee.
That's very nice, thank you. Nice to have you in the room, Wendy. How have you been?
Good morning, Australia, mummy.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Morning.
Yeah, it is morning.
Good morning.
That sounded like hello.
Yes.
No, the
policeman.
The policeman.
Good morning.
With the really bad.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
with the really bad French accent.
French accent.
It was funny. I did like that programme.
Yeah. Did anyone else remember that programme? A good morning. Yeah, don't mind us, we're just
Yeah,
cleaning.
we're just cleaning glasses. That's entertainment for you.
Let's see now.
It's surprising how, like...
The dust fairies get in, don't they?
Yeah, and they get... It was supposed a bit greasy, fingerprints and stuff. I'm not surprised at mine, because I stick them on top of my head quite regularly. That's probably, like, a hair product that gets on them as well.
There we go, people.
Ta-da!
I'm
now
good.
I can see.
What's that? I'm good on Facebook because it's too cold to get out.
Oh, yeah, of course, I keep forgetting. It's your winter, isn't it, Wendy? I forget that.
Heard of programme, haven't watched it though. Oh, she's back. She didn't even answer us.
No.
I'd like anything general if drawn to me, please. General? Okay. General.
I've got a general.
I've got a major. Can you take a major? I mean, that's just straight into it, isn't it? There's no like chit chat or.
Oh, she did ask how we were.
Yeah, she said, "How you
to
doing?"
Be fair.
I know.
How you
but
doing?
we like to warm the crowd up a little bit before we.
Read me.
Read me now. Okay. Anything general? I really can't.
Yeah, I didn't answer because Bentry. That's me. That's not what she wrote. Battery went, had to put iPad on charger.
Oh.
I was like, well, maybe you wouldn't mind answering now, just so I can write it in the book. That's all.
Yeah. It's almost like what are those registries that you get?
Yeah. Oh, that's what we could do.
Yeah. Are you Charlotte? Martin.
Good evening, Martin. I hope you find love and light and peace.
That's nice, thank you.
Thanks, Martin.
Yeah. Yeah, winter means you're on at 4:30.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. But hey, you're up at this time of the day anyway, so that's...
She is Charlotte. I was right, but I'm still gonna write it down because I will forget.
Yeah. Hi Mel from Tasmania,
Hi,
Australia.
Mel.
Good evening, Susan. Yes, not bad, thank you. How's yours? I can take a major.
I can take a minor.
Did you fail something recently? Okay.
Would it be possible to have a reading? If you get anything from me, I could really do with some...
Strong guidance.
Yeah, very strong. Okay.
Just getting on the list, guys. Yeah, that's one way to get on it. Oh, look, another early bird Australian.
Oh, Mal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, what are you doing up at this time?
God, mind you, I was up at just before 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks for joining, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
10 minutes late, but we got there in the end, didn't we? You know.
Well, we were 2 minutes late.
We were setting up these things here. and
I know.
Then we got them wrong way round and all sorts.
I know, but I was saying, no, to be fair, we were a little bit late.
Yeah. I do want to say to Stacey, just quickly, because she said something general and I was trying to go into that energy.
Yeah.
Do you know of anyone, what's her name again? Stacey?
Stacey.
That passed with a heart condition. Let me put that out there for you. And we will come back to you, Martin.
So don't go nowhere.
Don't go anywhere. And something to do with stomach around you. So is something emotionally going on around you right now? Have you got some issues rising up that you're not prepared to look at, but they're still there. You know, like, you know, sometimes how you can try and, like, I'm not facing that, I don't want to look at it or face it, you know, in terms of whatever issue it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the background, but it's kind of bubbling away at you a little bit, I feel, Stacey. Yeah, you're not going to get away from it, I'm afraid. It's going to keep rising. Like the sun, it rises. Or in case of Wendy's situation.
And Mouse.
And Mouse, yeah.
No.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Good. Thank you, Martin.
While you're all there,
Yeah, do us a thumbs up, like, subscribe and
get
share.
it in early.
Get it in there and then
Yeah.
help us out a little bit, because that's really
Yeah.
nice. In all good time, I'm waiting for Stacey to come back at the minute.
She said yes, I do.
Well, I don't do 3-worded responses, unfortunately. And if you watch us long enough, you know that that's not how we work. We want to work and have a conversation with you. My great man. Thank you. Just extenuate the conversation a little bit so it flows a little bit better. Yes, and there's a throat issue as well. So either someone isn't being allowed to speak what they need to say to someone or a situation or their own truth. Do you feel that you're not being able to say what you want to say? Yes, emotional stitch. An emotion. Sitch?
It's a sitch.
What's a sitch?
Oh, no idea. That might be a typo, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
We're talking about your throat as well, so don't forget that. Talk about your throat. What is it you're not saying to someone? What is it you're not voicing? Who isn't being heard? Are you not listening to yourself and your own feelings, your own thoughts? We forget that we think it's only external, but we do have to revert it back to ourselves.
We do.
You know? I've got a pain in my arm as well, so do you know if someone had a... What's that, Soch? That is a heart attack, isn't it? You know when people get a pain in their arm?
It is, yeah.
So be careful of... Not be careful. I want you to be aware of someone passing who also had, like, you know, when they go, oh, my arm, and you can feel it, you know? He means she meant situation.
Oh, is that what? See,
Yeah.
we're not up with the lingo.
Yeah. Either that is, or if it's somebody who has literally grabbed your arm. It's like lag. You know when someone grabs someone's arm?
Yeah.
Just be careful of that. There's a controlling element around that as well. I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
Otherwise I'll run away with myself.
Yeah.
And the important thing as well is the emotions. Don't hide your emotions. Start to deal with them. Start to look at them and work through them. Focus on them.
It'll come out. I can't read it because that hot's, you know. The breakthrough hasn't happened to the extent of saying what I need to.
Yeah. I think you need to say what you need to say to whoever it is that you need to say it to. And the trouble with that is we hold off saying our piece, if you like. Now you can say what you want to someone. It's the way you say it that can land differently.
The same thing, yeah.
You know, so try and keep you cool about what it is that you're saying. Yeah, I know about your great grand had a heart attack. It's just I can feel there's like a pain in my arm. That's still there now. But it's about how you say it and how you come across to someone. You know, because the last thing you want is an argument about a situation that you feel frustrated about that you can't talk about. Talk about it in a like you're the third person, you know, and objectively stand on the outside looking in and saying this is how it makes me feel, this is what's going on, etc. I don't know who you need to say it to. I am aware of a younger child or not child. There's a young boy around you as well. No one will grab my arm at the moment. Well, okay, so I'm just putting it out there. Because it is either the pain of someone having a heart attack and they go, oh, my arm, and that's what I'm feeling, or it could be that someone's grabbed your arm. But just remember that. Yeah, the young chap, young lad, I want to say, is there's a young man around you. Well, this person, this young man is...
She said maybe you're feeling my broken wrist. Oh, that's Mel, sorry.
No, I'm not.
Sorry, I don't... No.
But I understand
My bad.
what you're trying to do there, Mel. This young soul, young male, it kind of feels like there's some grief or issue around this person. I'm trying to work that out. Or is someone in your life behaving like a teenager? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the impression. Like, I'm seeing this younger teenager boy.
Currently, I cannot get a message or messages. Any messages, of course, as I am blocked to do so. So unfortunately, right now, I can't.
No, but what you can do, here's another scenario then. Write a letter. Write what you want to say on a piece of paper in a letter, and then burn it. Not in your house, obviously.
Yeah, don't do that in your house.
No. Go in the garden or outside and find a little plant pot or something, obviously without any plants in it, an empty one, and burn it. And what you're doing is you're sending out... It's coming up through my voice from a young boy, my...
Angel baby.
Okay. But I feel like there's upsetment attached to this from this young soul. I feel like he's upset, or at least he's showing me an emotional side that's connected from him to you. So trying to work out if this young soul is expressing what you're feeling right now to me. I have muscle weakness in my arms and legs. There you go. Told you. Pains in the legs. Arms, sorry. And you say general. That's not general to me, is it? This is quite a mixed bag, of stuff that comes in. I think, like I say, the important point here is even if you're blocked from someone and you can't talk to them or express what's going on, you can still get those emotions out of you, because that's the point. If you're not talking to somebody, you need to talk to yourself and getting them out and write a letter to the universe so that you can express your inner feelings, your inner thoughts, and be honest with yourself. Don't just sit there and hide things from yourself. Write a raw letter of how you feel and then burn it and send it to the universe.
Immaturity issues, yes, for the young boy.
Yeah.
Martin says, great spell, manifesting, write with intent and release it.
It works, people. You have to do it. Because you're part of the equation. You're putting your energies into it, and therefore it has to come out of you, all your feelings and your emotions. Okay, right, babe. Yeah. Do it. Try it. See what happens. See how you feel afterwards. Check in with your own senses, your own sense of how you feel. Do you feel better in a day or two after releasing some of that? If you don't, it could be that you're holding back some of that information that you could have wrote down, but denied yourself the time to write it down, or denied your true feelings about how you feel. So then go and write another letter and go back to it and write it again. Yes, that's what I agree, yeah. It's funny how they make you feel, because they can empathically put that across and you pick it up. Well, that's what we do, we pick it up.
Yeah.
And then we voice that forward, It's talking about voice of reason. So someone isn't being reasonable to you, or someone needing, like sometimes you need like an in-betweener, like a go-between, someone who can be that... Like
a mediator.
Yeah, like a mediator, someone who can be the voice of reason that says, hang on, you can't say that. No. And that voice of reason gives them a check-in. That's true, thank you.
Thank you. My brain has been foggy for a little while now, so I didn't think of the letter and burn.
That's okay. It'll... Now you know, now you can try it at least. But check in with yourself after you've done it. Like, do an actual, how do I feel in myself? Do I feel better? Do I feel like I've released something that was stuck in me that I needed to get out? Or...
do I need to write more?
Do I need to write more? You might not find you write a letter. You might find you write...
an essay.
A bit of an essay of how you feel, which is perfectly fine. Don't summarise it into one letter if you can't.
Yeah.
Do a few pages. and get it out of you. It's the important bit. Be careful of something repeating itself, like repetitiveness. So like either a behaviour or someone's behaviour patterns creeping back in, and you have to say, hang on a minute, this is too... It's reminding me something of something else, and I don't wish to experience this again. I need to change that, as in you need to change that in your mindset about how you move forward. So I don't know if this has happened before for you and you've now currently experienced similar patterns of behaviour, but I'm being told about the repetitiveness of the same behaviours. Yeah, I know what I mean. Someone's saying get a checkbook and pen out. So are you buying something? Are you looking to buy something? It's got to be expensive if you're getting your checkbook and pen out. So that presumably could be something like, I don't know, if you're going to go and buy a car, you wouldn't exactly have that sort of money around. And get your checkbook and pen is an older way of looking at like finances, isn't it? Obviously these days people are pinging things on their phones and paying on that sort of stuff. But someone has obviously got an older attitude to how they did their finances. So yeah, so we'll do the aftermath too. Yeah, I've written letters and put them into glass bottles, environmentally friendly obviously. I put them out to sea so someone can read it and they understand me to do it anonymous. Yeah, get your checkbook and pen out. You have to pay for something. I feel like someone's leaning in. Like, you know, if you had someone in your family that would go, "Wait, come here, I want to talk to you," and they'd lean into you. I feel like I've just been lent in.
100% repetitive behaviour.
Yeah, so the message is be warned, like, to stop that. Like, don't go down that avenue again. If you can recognise it now you're being told about it and the signs are there, the messages are clear, stay away from that sort of behaviour. As soon as you spot it in something or someone, say, hang on a minute, my, you know, internal alarm bells are going off.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't repeat the same patterns of behaviour and expect a different outcome.
No. Yeah, okay. Right, are we moving on? Have you got something?
I've just got rose hips.
Hopefully I'll be purchasing things, yes. Okay.
At least someone else can see my feelings even if they don't know you. It's off your chest. It's quite a nice idea. I quite
it is,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, but I think
they said it's anonymous, so...
Yeah, but what you've got to be careful with that, and if you don't mind me having a view on it, Martin, is if someone reads that and they take it on board themselves of what you've said about what's gone on within you, not that you have any control over how someone behaves or acts in their life. The trouble with it is we are like sponges.
We are a little bit.
And we kind of take on board, you know, stuff from people. So if you're not quite as astute at getting rid of stuff, like you're talking about getting stuff off your chest, I would still revert back to the simplest way, which is to write a letter and burn it. That's because then you're not affecting anybody, if that's the right word, by what you're doing, and therefore it won't influence anybody else. If you know what I mean. If it's in sync with what we're talking about getting stuff off your chest, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I get that. Cool. What's happened to Stacey? Is she gone? You said rose hips, didn't you?
I did say rose hips because I'm not sure if it's associated with the name Rose, or I'm pretty certain you can take rose hips.
I got with rose, yeah.
I'm not sure what. I might have to Google it because I'm not sure why you would take rose hip.
Oh, is it a...
You can. I think they make a tincture.
Oh, what?
Rose hip. Oh, you can get rose hip oil syrup.
Oh, I thought you meant rose's hip.
No, rose hip. high vitamin C content. It's frequently used as an immune boosting tonic. Soothing cold remedy diluted in hot water. It's got more vitamin C in than oranges.
Well, there you go. Do you need a bit of a tonic to pick me up, Stacey? Is that something you need? She probably does. Michelle Harris, hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Okay. Have you got any more?
No. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Where are we going now?
I don't know.
Was it Martin asking for something? Some guidance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Martin, do you want to come to the top of the list?
Stacey's not sure about those hips. It's okay.
Yeah, but take the understanding about a tonic, a lift me up, a pick me up, something that you might need in your physical body, which will assist you. What did Martin say? Natural healing for many, destiny. Yeah, like I say, rose hip is used when you're not well, has lots of vitamin C in it.
Yeah.
I actually thought you said Rosie's hip.
No, not Rose's
And I thought,
hip.
oh, is that a grand? She had a hip problem or something. I don't know. Is here. Good lad. Okay. What area are you looking for some guidance on? Give us a direction. Give us a hint. Because that kind of helps us, like, focus in on where you're at, rather than a general just, you know, like, tell me anything or something. Yes, not bad, thank you, Michelle. I've got some stresses around my chest. Good. Deborah Healy, any message from Spirit? Yep.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I think Martin must be writing. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, on those things, money, my health, and my personal situation.
Okay, let's pick on health, because that's where my chest is. My chest feels tight around you. So that's kind of what I would say is a stress ball for you. Like
anxiety.
Yeah. So if you're feeling anxious or anxiety or stressed about situations, we need to combat that in terms of how we deal with it. Because whilst mentally we think we're okay at handling it, it filters down into the body, and eventually it causes us problems and stuff like that. So let's focus on the health aspect of things. So, Martin. Is Martin the one that walks his dogs?
He walks.
Yeah. I don't know if you walked or had dogs or you walked with dogs, but...
I know you used to walk by canals.
Yeah.
River.
Is there anything that you can do to start... What am I saying here? Talking about a morning walk. Like, it's almost like saying, yes, exactly, anxiety and depression. I locked myself away in the van for about a month, literally not going out. Okay. But they're talking about, I'm being expressed to you about a morning walk. And I mean a morning walk where it's that sort of time in the morning where hardly any people are about. So if there's a worry or a concern about bumping into people or something like that, maybe that is because they're offering it to you in that mindset that says if you get out early and you might not necessarily come across many people who will then distract you, whatever, in terms of your walk. But there's like a mindset, do you have a mantra in your headspace? Do you have a mantra that you use? You know, like things like if you see yourself as fit, healthy and well, and you repeat that mantra, you know, throughout the day, and you physically embody that and believe it, then that's entirely what you will become, you see. I
would also say though, like generally people with depression do have a underlying reason for that depression, and maybe that needs looking into as well. I had dogs, How many?
24
Seriously?
German Shepherds, but can't keep them now because of my situation. Not found them.
No.
Wow, that's a lot, isn't it?
It's a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
It's also a lot of protection.
Yeah.
Did you feel you needed that at the time, Martin? Because they're a protective breed, aren't they?
Yeah.
German
Yeah,
Shepherds.
absolutely.
And 24 is a lot.
And family dog. They're very much a family,
Yeah.
protect the family. Do you feel that's what's taking away from you at the minute? Have you lost that protective
Essence, yeah. Of what it represents.
Yeah.
Yes, I do, but I'm that low, I can't concentrate. I'm a sensitive and it's all being blocked at the moment.
Yeah. But that's the trouble with being sensitive. You pick up on everything and everything.
Yeah.
And maybe use some form of protection, and we talk about that in surrounding ourselves in white light, because whilst we are sensitive, we pick up everybody else's stuff.
Calling your team.
Yeah, I did rescue them and spread them for the
police and the military.
Okay. I think that's something you'll get back into. I feel that's something that's a calling for you in some way. There's that connection to those animals. Even if not now, because you're not in that situation where you feel you can, look after them all. But the first point here is about getting you into something that is going to be more beneficial. I lost a small holding. Family home. Yeah. I was going to suggest and say, is there any way we can get into some form of bedsit or one bedroomed flat or something where you're not in your van? Do you know what I mean? Like get you off and out that. But whether or not you would be willing to do that, I don't know. It would mean contacting the local authorities and things like that and asking for help. And let's be honest, that's what they're there for, I want to get a wolf. Okay.
Imagine.
Yeah. Eating your sofa. And your chairs. And if he's really hungry, your leg.
He didn't just chew the skirting board, he chewed the whole damn wall.
Yeah.
And now have an open plan home.
I do okay, let's just get this back out there. Because although you say you lost your small holding, I can see you in some sort of nomadic lifestyle where you're out in a field and you've got
I was going to ask that. Just
some
because
sort
he's in a van doesn't mean that that's not the right place.
Yeah.
I would love to have a van and just...
Yeah, I've got a van because the council would not house me. I was homeless for 9 months, living in a car with broken windows. They're not helping me whatsoever. No. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is really appalling. I kind of want to say to you, I don't know if you know people, do you have connections with, let's say, people that own land and stuff, and maybe you could say, look, can I get hold of a tent or something and maybe situate it in a field or something like that, which would be more suited for your nomadic lifestyle, shall we say?
What, you mean a tent to carry around with you in a van? Because you don't want to swap out a van for a tent.
No. To carry it around in the van and have some form of setup. Do you know what I mean? Some people are quite, I've got no problem with that. You go down there and set up down there or whatever. And do like an exchange of energy for something. Like you might be able to work their land for them for allowing to live on it or something. That's why I got the van. I love the beach, forests and mountains. Yeah, I completely get that. That's that nomadic lifestyle, isn't it? But all I can say is I'm being shown a rather large outdoorsy type tent, and it's not one of these like piddly little things. It's a decent setup, and you've got camping gear and stove and all that sort of stuff. So I do think at some point you will get to that point again. You've got to... Sorry, I've got a pen on myself now. You've got to believe that will happen and allow that to become back into your life again. I think try not to focus on what it is that you've lost. Thank you. But try thinking about what it is that this has now allowed you to move forward in your life, because we don't always... I don't want to say this in the wrong term, because don't get me wrong, you know, losing your family home and your where you live is absolutely heartbreaking. Yeah, I will wild camp already, but Jane, money issues a lot. Money's always going to be an issue, isn't it? Unless we look at the issues as why we believe monies are an issue. You know, it's your association to money, which is kind of like, if you look at it in an energetic form, like I've just said, if you could exchange money for something else that you do, if you're a trainer, you can approach people and say, look, I train dogs, meet me in the park, bring your dog, I'll train your dog for an hour a session, a week, 2, whatever it is, and you can train and help people that have got unruly animals and set yourself up as a local dog trainer or something like that, where you don't have any ownership over the dogs, but you're still working with animals and you're training and using your skill set to then therefore pay by clients that come in and say, yes, my dog's unruly, it won't sit, it won't come. The basic stuff that you can probably do quite easily if you manage to handle. It isn't. No, it isn't. It's a necessity in this world that we live in. And we've got to bend our thinking to what we need to survive in this 3D world.
It's only evil if evil people handle it well.
Wrongly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe for one moment they're evil minds, so it's not the root to all evil.
We've got to be realistic. We live in this world where at the minute, finances
you
are...
need finance. You need, quite literally, you need money to live. There's no way of truly surviving with no money.
No, and that's the point. So as soon as we get a head around that, we can move forward from the root of all evil and all the rest of it, and look at it as a tangible asset. It's something that, you know, you can earn to provide and do what you want with your money. You know, but we're talking about using your skill set. So what is your skill set? Your skill set is clearly around animals, dogs. You said you had 24. I'm pretty sure you couldn't have an unruly pack of 24 dogs.
No.
So use your skill set. If you can train with the police and the military, set yourself up on a Facebook page as a local dog trainer in an area, and then say, right, bring your dogs to the local park, all of you line up, and I'll teach you how to do recall and all those sort of things. And people will love that, because, you know, there's nothing worse than having an animal that won't come when you shout its name. How many people have been out in a park and they're going, Rex, Rex, and they're shouting for the dog and he won't come, and the dog's like, yeah, whatever. And
I had one of those.
Yeah, and you can do that. After I lost my marriage and my 4 boys, I've been missing something that I can't get back at the moment. Well, you have to work out what it is that you're missing. We're trying to help you figure out a way forward to earn some money, some finances, to get you in a better place.
Get you out socialising. Because you said further up that you're always lonely.
So start meeting people, contact or join groups of people that have got, you know, similar type of lands that you're interested in, this nomadic lifestyle where people have got bits of land here, there and everywhere. And you can say to them, look, I'd like a piece of that land. Can you rent it me per month, whatever it is? That's going to be your home, you know, and you can work that out. And then you've got to say, well, how do I get the finance to support that? Use your skill set with animals and how you train them. I hope you can see what we're trying to say, because I think that is a believable step forward in something that you can actually do. The downside is, yes, you're going to be talking to people, but the good side is you're talking to the little animals that you clearly love. I hope you're both doing well. Do you see the message from me?
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren. We're trying to get Martin to see a way forward for himself, because there's nothing so frustrating being in a situation where you can't see the wood for the trees.
No.
And we always say, at that situation, you stop looking at the trees and you start looking at your feet.
Yeah.
And you do one step ahead, one step ahead, one step ahead. It's the only way you can move forward with some focus. And in time, you can then start to see things on a wider scale, a wider perspective. Yes, definitely, I'm listening. Okay, good. So then please do that. Find local farmsteads. Find local people that have got land. Put it on a Facebook. Join a Facebook group that people run that sort of stuff. And say, I'm happy to work the land, I'm happy to come and do it if it means I've got a place to live. Set up a business Facebook page or something that does training for animals, and then drop that in all the areas that you're in. See and wait for the calls. You've only got to put down ex-military, ex-police trainer. People are going to go, well, he obviously knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And that is what I want you to see, your value in what you've got. And I don't think you're seeing that right now. I don't think you see your own value, which is massive. Okay? So we want to shift you from that. How do you know? I like to pick
and choose to be with people. I love to be social, but on my terms.
Because that's the problem, isn't it? I clearly think that you are someone who likes to be around people, but you're picky about who you choose to be with. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I just know that. I just sense that. I know that about you. You'd rather spend your time with animals than you would with people. The trouble is, the people own the animals that you need to be working with, so you're kind of going to have to deal with them and all their
people
little.
that will be paying you, not the animals.
Yeah,
so
the doggies can't pay you in treats, can they?
You kind of need the people, even if it's in just brief.
But you can do all that on your phone. You can create those little groups, or not create them, join those groups, find them on your Facebook search mechanism, and then say, right, I'm going to join these, and put an ad out there and say, has anyone got any bit of land that they wouldn't mind renting off me? Energy for energy exchange. I live on the land, but I'll come and work it. If you want some digging out or chopping wood or whatever it is.
You feel that you could help with.
Yeah. And then work on your private business, the bit that says you're a trainer for animals, because clearly you love animals, and you know that's where your direction is going to help you move forward. And I think that's epic. So please focus on that, and don't sit there and think, well, my life has turned upside down. What do I do now? You know, we're helping you, trying to see a way forward. And remember, every day is a new opportunity to learn and do something new, meet new people. Expand your network of people of who you do. They might turn around and say, I don't know a dog trainer, but I know a bloke called Martin, and he is really good. I've not worked with him, but look at his page. Word of mouth gets around in your area, and you go, right, I'm down the park every morning at 10 o'clock. Those that want to join me, I do it on a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, or whatever. It's going to cost you a tenner for an hour, and you've got 10 people. You know? Or you could run it at different times. It's up to you. You're your own manager in terms of...
Be your own boss.
Yeah.
Be your own boss.
Be that person that you want to be. And I think, like, instead of focusing on what you've lost, we understand what you've said, and as heartbreaking, as upsetting it is that you've said about your family, your homestead, and your wife and your children, you're separated from them, etc. But you've been through the mill the last 12 months, from what we can tell. Living in a car, now you're in a van. Hopefully that's a little bit more comfortable, but it isn't where you want to be. No. I think getting you somewhere where you can actually have a home for now, that's going to give you the things that you want. The council can't help you, fair enough, you've said that. But moving into someone's land that says, yeah, we'll have you, you know. And not only that, you can act as a deterrent for people, you know. I'm thankful for every day. I'll just wake up, and I wake up just not enjoying the living through the day. Because of what you're going through makes you feel like you're not experiencing the good parts of living. You're focusing on the negative because that's what's pulling you in. Flip it around and start focusing what we've just said.
And what you can change. The steps, the baby steps that you can do to make that change. I think that's where you need to start focusing. 6
years of hell. Well, enough of it. Enough of living in hell. Have you not put yourself through enough now? And it's time for you to move on and move forward and get past this. You have that choice. It's in your control. It's in your energies that you need to make these changes. You have to have that mental shift, that energetic shift that says to the universe, right, I've had enough of this now. I need to be over here, or I'm over here, whichever way around you want to be. But you have to change it. You have to make a conscious change that says, okay, I'm going to do it. So will you do it? We're laying down the gauntlet now. Will you do it? See what a week does for you. Yeah? Give yourself a week to make some changes. Yes, you're right. Time to put big boy pants on now. Exactly. Big boy pants on.
Simon Cowell pants.
Yeah.
Right up to your chest.
Right up to your chest. I got into swimming, took me out of my depression, good for mental health. There you go. Yeah. I'd have a feeling that Martin will say, I don't go to swimming baths.
No.
But there's a river down the road, I'm happy to swim in it.
Just be really careful if you're wild swimming.
Yeah, wild swimming can be
very dangerous.
Yeah, so be very, very careful. Okay, I hope that's helped, Martin, and I hope it's given you an insight to move forward in wherever you're going. Please keep in touch.
Give us updates.
Keep coming on here and saying hello and let us know what's going on around you. All right. We are wanting genuinely to help.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
I wish you all the well. But baby steps, remember that.
Yeah,
that baby steps.
I think it's really important. I think when life has become that overwhelming and you're basically back to like zero or, you know, clean slate, I think it's really important that you don't look at the whole picture, because I think things do become overwhelming.
Too big of a mountain to
when
climb,
there's
aren't
so much to change in one go. So I say don't look at the whole picture, just look at one puzzle piece.
That's why we said forget looking at the trees and the wood for the trees.
Yeah.
One step at a time and do it daily. Where am I going? What am I doing?
And just build that picture up slowly by putting the different little bits into place.
Yeah, it will come.
To create what you want.
It will come.
Actually, he does love wild swims.
There you go. He loves it so much he's not been caught. What are you doing in my pond? Sorry, my lord.
So someone's back garden.
Put that koi carp down. I was going to have this for me dinner. Sorry. We are only joking. We're having a laugh with you. Nita.
Hi.
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 Would love to know if any good justice coming my way in love and money. Good justice? That's a strange way of saying it. Do you feel you've been dealt a bad card, Nita?
Should we just call her Nita?
I quite like Nita.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I don't know why, but, you know. I think this is, again, another mindset problem, isn't it?
Well, she might not... That might just be like a language thing, as opposed to she literally means good justice. She just might mean something like, oh, good things coming my way.
Well, let's ask her then. Can you respond, Nita? He.
I think that was meant to be he.
Oh, right, okay.
To our sitting in somebody's ponds.
Funny you say that. We got caught in someone's house. What are you doing in the rock pool? Oh, she says sometimes yes. Okay. As you're new, please like, follow and share. Is that right? Subscribe, that's the one. But I kind of want to change. All I feel at the minute around you, Nita, is the need to have a change of view of how you see things. Because when you talk about good justice or good things coming your way in the areas of love and the areas of money, things, I kind of want to say it's how your energy is put out there that's matched. So if you go into certain situations in terms of relationships and you sit there and go, oh, I don't know if this is going to work out, you're already on a low before you even get going, you know. But if you spend time before meeting someone visualizing and working out and energetically putting in that time of energy that you put into yourself to say, I want a good sound foundation to work with someone, to build a relationship with someone, to have similar interests and all that sort of stuff.
It's like baking a cake. You need to add all the right ingredients.
Why is it always food?
Because, you know, I like food. Can't help it.
Oh, I know.
And, yeah.
So if you don't have the right ingredients and you're making a cake and you put the wrong bit in, what's going to happen to the cake?
Yeah, the cake ain't going to come out right. And it's a bit like that with relationships. So you have to add the right ingredients. And that includes ourselves, by the way. Like, we have to be the right person as well.
Yeah, if you're in a bad place mentally about, and I haven't not quite got over a previous relationship and you kind of want to move on and find someone new and stuff, but you haven't dealt with the past of that relationship, you're going to bring that into the next relationship, and then you say, I wonder why it didn't work out, etc. Because you're bringing so much baggage into another relationship that you've not actually dealt with. Sorry, guys, I have to go. Send thoughts and blessings.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
Take care.
Take care, Martin. So if you're bringing in that kind of undealt with energy from previous paths, so to say, and not truly worked through and got rid of and dealt with a lot of that stuff, you then bring it into the new relationship. And those thoughts and feelings and habits that we create and put on ourselves, you're very late, BB, but I'll let you off.
We will.
But if you don't deal with them before you're ready to accept someone new in your life, you're just going to have an absolute ingredients for disaster. So why would you want to do that? And then if you can understand that and say, okay, well, let's work on myself and get rid of all that stuff. Like proper work on it, not just saying, well, it wasn't very good and then leave it.
Yeah.
But internally your mindset is a bit kind of going over stuff. That's how you know it's not quite dealt with. You're going over stuff, you're chewing over stuff, past conversations, past kind of situations that occur, and you haven't quite figured out why it went that way, and you're dealing with all that sort of stuff. Then what you tend to do is it gives you an awareness that still needs dealing with. So deal with that first, let that go. When you feel completely at peace and at ease with yourself again, then you can say, okay, fine. Now, universe, I want to send a message out there that says, I want to meet somebody new, someone who is going to be best suited to me and all the nice things that you're after. And you get it. And guess what? It goes south again. And you say, well, what happened there? Not everything turns out right. It's more about the experience that you learn. So sometimes you go for an experience, and we call it good or bad. That's what we call it as humans. But let's just put it into a box and say it's actually just an experience. How you perceive it to be good or bad is entirely up to yourself. But sometimes you need life experience, and you need to have those experiences with people. And yes, they might turn out bad, they might turn out good, as you may call them. But let's just call it an experience. And you go through that, and then it gives you something that you've learnt from that experience of being in that situation with somebody. And that was the kind of the little lock or unlocking of something that you needed to know. Then you let that go, you release it and let it go. And then you say, well, I'm going to have, hopefully have another feeling of I want to have another relationship again. But you kind of say, well, I'm not putting so much pressure on myself this time. I just want it to be coming into my life and be in a nice place whenever. So you release those kind of pressures you put on yourself. And then lo and behold, you bump into someone or you meet someone in the most strangest of places that you would never probably normally go to or visit. Because let's be honest, you're not going to meet, the person of your dreams down the local pub on a Friday night. You're more likely to bump into them somewhere where you like to go, whether it's a bookshop, a cafe, or something like that, on a walk or whatever. Because guess what? They're going to have similar interests, and to eradicate that Friday night feeling, just because you want to go to the pub on a Friday night or something, we want someone who isn't that mainly like tied to that old attitude of how to live. So finding someone who comes into your life that says, I'm into books, I'm into reading, I'm into walking, and you join a book club or a walking club or whatever, and you've got similar meets, similar ideas, then your bonds start to happen, then you start to form relationships. Is what I'm trying to say. Does this make any sense to you, Nita? Because you've been a bit quiet. The same with finances. When we talk about money, if you want money to change your attitude to money. Has to.
Yeah.
You have to change your association to how you perceive money. Like we were saying with Martin.
I do feel like so many, including myself, I've had a very bad relationship with money and how I saw money. And I was a little bit Martin about it, and it was, it's the root to all evil. But so I had to do some work on that myself to kind of rid myself of those old thoughts about it, and how I felt about it and how I saw it. And because like you said, it is just energy, and what do we do with energy? We exchange it.
And the thing is, if you're putting negative energy into a situation, i.e. money, guess what you're going to get back? The same thing, negative energy.
Yeah.
But if your association to, thank you for saying it makes sense, but if your association to energy has changed and you're now more positive about money and you're more happy about how you see money, perceive money, and you realise it's actually just a symbolic way that we have in this world that says, you know, money is a pen, you know, money is a cup. It is, because you need money to buy it. It's not the cup that's the money, is it? And the thought comes from, well, I need a new cup. So you put thought out there because you want a cup to buy. So it starts with a thought. Your thinking, your association to thought will have to change about how you see it. I keep getting pen on me.
I don't know. It's probably do you want a different pen, maybe?
No, it's okay. I'll keep.
You're just going to keep
Writing on myself, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, it seems perfectly rational to me.
That's what I thought.
To keep using a broken pen and keep having to wipe ink off yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's helping me figure out stuff. To stop doing it.
I think it also kind of goes into that whole feeling of like, you know, like when we talk about relationships as well. Again, it's a very similar thing when we focus on the lack of. Guess what we're going to get?
Yeah.
The lack of.
The lack of.
And I think that's kind of something that I worked on for quite some time, is like understanding it's a flow of energy. And so if I got rid of that thought of I'm always in lack, instead it's like, not even like, you don't even have to sit there and say, oh, I've got loads of money coming my way. It doesn't even have to be that. It's just that understanding that there's money flowing in and out, because that's what it does. You know, we don't just have money coming in and coming in and coming in, because life isn't like that, is it? It's just seeing it flow in and flow out and flow back in, and like keep it moving, the momentum of that energy moving.
I completely agree. And I also want to say something like, for those of you out there that sit there and think, well, I can't wait to be a millionaire, you're never going to be one. Do you know why? Because you can't visually see and feel what it feels like to be a millionaire. You know, unless you're truly destined in that area to go into that way.
Yeah,
that's
your life's
plan, then that's fine. But because we know there are people who are millionaires, and that's life. But let's call it for us out there that are living a normal life, if your belief system actually says, well, I don't really know, you know, I know what I'd spend £1 million on quite easily.
I am one of those people.
Yeah.
I know what I'd spend it on.
I know what I'd spend it on. But can you believe yourself winning it?
Yeah.
Or having it? Or attaining it? I think people would struggle with that.
I'm not that far down the road. I'm still like, you know, like, you know, like, I used to start with £5. Like, I would try and manifest £5 into my life, and then I did get a random £5, and then like after a while you just up it a little bit. So we're not talking like vast sums of money, because you're kind of just proving something to yourself.
Yeah.
And then it would be like, well, okay, I've got my £5. I'm really grateful. That's key, to be grateful. Let's try a tenner. I'll manifest a £10 and
see how that works.
So my last one was £50, which I got from my bank randomly, by the way. And then I'm not even sure I tried manifesting the next amount, but it's coming my way next month, and I'm like, wasn't expecting it.
What's coming your way?
My £100.
I did say to you.
For my 5 years service.
Yeah. How amazing is that?
I know. Totally unexpected. Did not know that that was a thing and it was going to be coming my way, but there it is.
BB says, what about inherited wealth? Well, that's the thing. See, you're born into it. So therefore you've already aligned yourself to that wealth. Yeah. And therefore it's slightly different, isn't it?
Yeah.
From someone who either wants to win it, earn it, graft for it. But, you know, we're talking about those that can't always attain it, because for the majority of us that aren't that inclined to worry about chasing £1 million and all that sort of stuff, because it feels too unattainable.
Yeah.
But if you say, could you easily spend £1,000 and could you see yourself winning £1,000 or getting £1,000 into your life? You go, yeah, because it's so more easy to see £1,000 than it is of £1 million.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. Your belief systems are screw-whiffed about it. Does that help, Nita? Before, if you are still here, Nita, or if you haven't, I've got a musical instrument. I've got a connection with you about someone who plays music, and I don't just mean like, listens to music. I mean someone who can read music or write music, specifically. I kind of want to put them in an orchestra or something.
Oh.
Yeah. What are those big...
They do like a good orchestra.
What are those things called where... It's like a big guitar.
Cello.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi.
Like someone who is who could play that or be around. You might know someone around you that does that.
Or double bass. Those are the big ones that they have between their legs, but they also the cellos, I think, is also a big instrument.
Oh my ear. Is this hello?
Are we Fraser?
I don't know what's happening.
No.
Are you still there, people?
Everyone's gone quiet.
Everyone's gone quiet.
You two have just gone off.
What are you going
random...
about? I was going to say, like, what is the... Is a bass a cello?
No. A bass is a deeper sound, and the cello is like a large violin, isn't it? But it's played stood up with the bow.
Thanks, Joe.
BB's still here as well.
You.
Thanks, guys.
Right, okay. Well,
I'm going to assume Anita is just Nita, not Anita.
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks, Wendy.
Nita is just like, yeah.
She's cleared off, isn't she?
I don't need to hear any more from you two, thanks.
Yeah. You didn't give me what I needed, so I'm off. Okay. That's fine.
Thanks, Michelle. She says she's here.
Good. Where are we going with this now, then? We'll put a shout out and say if you want to have a link on something, a message of some sort. What's the time? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, we can't force people to stay, can we?
No, we can't, but,
What? She probably gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing. She probably has. Some people do that.
They shoot in and they shoot out.
Yeah, got my reading. That's all good, thanks, and then disappear.
I'm not going to let it upset me.
No.
Much.
It's fine. Let it go.
Michelle Harris, yes please. How is your mother, Maria?
Yeah, she's doing quite well, baby. She is doing quite well. I spoke to her. Did I speak to her? Yesterday?
You said last week, wasn't it?
No, yesterday or day before.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Michelle, can you take cats? Have you got cats around you? Because I'm being shown cats.
Jeez. Thanks for asking, baby.
Yes. I've got a cat. I don't know if it's a black and white one or if it is a black cat and a white cat. Or you've got a black and white cat.
Yeah, me too.
Black and white cat. Who's that off?
It's Postman
Pat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you take a Pat as well? Who might have very well been a postman. Or can you take a postman in your life as well? Or do you know someone a postman? And don't say, yeah, the postman. Because that's not going to work.
Oh.
Pat or Patricia?
My daughter's dad has them.
Has them?
Has them.
Oh, you mean has the cats? I love black and white.
Oh, Phoebe's got tuxedo coats.
Well, next door neighbours are black and white cats. Okay, cool. Can you take a Pat in spirit, and can you also take someone who used to be or is a postman? And I'm sorry, but that's just the way it works. Sometimes they give you something, you got to work with it. What is sorry? My mum is Pat.
No way.
Is that really true? Okay. I don't know. Where's... What area is that? Is Liverpool important to you? Because I've got docks. I don't... Do Liverpool have docks?
Yeah, of course they do, yeah.
I wouldn't ask if I knew they did. Yes, Patricia, they called her Pat.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, okay. Either someone worked at the docks or is around Liverpool and had a job around the docks. I get an eerie feeling. I don't know what it is, but you know when you see like mist coming in around that sort of era, working in the docks and stuff. What's the yes to? We ain't got a clue. We're not psychic,
come
you know.
on, Michelle, you knew better than that.
Well, I don't know what that means. But I'm definitely seeing like a mist around someone around docks. No, I wrote mist. What's mist? Where are you going with that?
I always wanted to go to Liverpool.
I'm
Is
sorry.
that what you mean?
Can you just give us a little bit more information about what it is that you think we know that you're talking about? Because we ain't got a clue.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Oh, I'll have to ask. Your colour change lamp is beautiful.
Thank
It is, isn't it?
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
About the docks, I'm assuming she means.
I don't know, I need an interpreter, I think. To work out what she means. Shipyard worker, docker, somebody like that, someone that worked around that. Yes, to Liverpool, never been. Okay. But have you got anyone in your family, connections or anybody like that who came from that area, who worked as a docker? Might not necessarily be in Liverpool, but you know that's the area in which I'm kind of linking to when it comes down to the dock work. I think this is a gentleman that's around you as well at the minute, and I feel he's showing me an era in time where he would have worked around the docks. I'm not entirely sure if he would have had a little dog as well.
Oh.
But you know, like a dog that you carry.
Right, yeah.
Which is odd, really, for somebody of that nature working in that area to carry a dog around.
Because they would, like, you know, days gone by, like, even if you had, like, a Jack Russell, people would pick him up and kind of...
It could be like that, you know, a Jack Russell or something.
Yeah.
But he's got it tucked under his arm, and I feel he's either got a smoke on, he's either having a cigarette or something in his mouth where he's smoking. And he would have enjoyed a drink as well.
As family members, no, can't think. I didn't know Dad's side.
Okay. What have you got to say to Michelle then? Would you feel that there's a time around you right now that you have a little dog? Okay. Do you feel that there's a time for change around you? Time for things to change? Like things have now got to the point where you need to change things up a bit and have something different coming in. Like, are you focusing on wanting something different? I've got an aunt as well. Aunt or auntie. But there's an aunt, a lady figure around you. I feel that she would have been someone who would have had some sort of influence on you as well whilst you were growing up. I'm not entirely sure if you would have seen her or visualised her. Someone might have been a past life.
I don't know if that was to do with the doc bit.
Yes, I'm bored at the minute.
Yeah.
But there's a connection to someone sewing. Yeah. Okay. I think the key here. Yes, my aunt is there. Yeah. I think I want to say to you is focus on change. Focus on the change. If you're bored, then get not bored, if that makes sense, by focusing yourself on doing something that's going to give you some sort of positivity and creation in your life. I say creation. I don't know if you are a creative person, but we are all creators, so therefore create something that will give you enjoyment in life to shift you on your road, along your path, along your journey a little bit, to make things a little bit more. I want to take the boredom out of you and bring some happiness into you. Okay, I've got a bunch of flowers being handed to you. They are yellow, so I'm going to go around springtime, and that's someone that's passed and they're sending you some flowers. Okay, I hope you can take that. And I am finished.
I'm so sorry, folks. We have come to that time of the evening where we have to say goodbye.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for staying with us. Those of you that have gone and then come back again and gone again and come back again, we really appreciate it. It's quite, remarkable. We are back Wednesday, 7:30 UK time. Please come and join us.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up
Thumbs
and
up.
subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. It helps us so much. We're so close to our first 100 subscribers. We're like 3 people away.
Yeah, so those that haven't already,
help us reach our
please
first target, please.
Yes, I will do. I love swimming. Be lovely to meet a male friend for company. There you go. Thanks, everyone. We are off. We will see you soon. Take care.
We will.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.